There's been a few topics. Let's start with I guess with Sanders. Let's start with Shedeur
Shedeur
Sanders
Sanders.
not getting taken in the first round today.
Damn.
And he had everybody coming to his crib. He looked real mighty fly, had the cameras out, pimped his crib out to look a certain way, and my man was not drafted in the first round. Thoughts?
Sad, sad day when you're in a sport where you are the alpha dog, you're the quarterback, and you're being arrogant, and they're telling you to not be arrogant. I mean, that is the position, right? To be the most arrogant. You know what I mean? He's nothing but done nothing but winning. And you don't pick him and you need him as a quarterback. It's a sad day, man. It's a
Yeah,
sad day.
I feel like with Shedeur, he's good. He's just not that good. And he is a second round draft pick. If it was in another draft, he would be picked in the right spot, I feel like. But I feel like the hype was so there. The quarterbacks are not very good. So if you're going to take two quarterbacks in the first round, I expected Shedeur to be one of the quarterbacks taken in the first round for
I
sure.
thought so too. And they picked the dude from Ole Miss.
Jackson Dart. Jackson
Yeah.
Dart. He's cool. He's cool. He's not
But
like terrible.
is he better than
No,
Shadori?
nah, not
No.
not to me. Not to me.
No.
Not to me. Not to me. But
So what do
yeah,
you think he's gonna land? What round? What position?
he'll go
I
second
can
round. He'll go tomorrow. He'll go tomorrow for sure.
I feel
Um,
bad for his dad, man. Like his dad is
I
like,
don't. I
you
don't.
don't?
No, for what? For what? Your son went from not on anybody's radar, not playing, not gonna get drafted at all, and turned out to be the third quarterback taken in the draft. Like there's nothing to be. I feel like people got to understand when there's times to feel bad for people, and feeling bad for people would be the people that don't get drafted, not the people that are about to make millions of dollars tomorrow overnight. Now you're not gonna make 10 million, but you're about to make a million. So it play your balls off, and you'll get the money that you deserve.
Yeah.
To answer your question, I think it's still the same teams that would have drafted him in the first round. I
So
just don't.
Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh,
can't be New York.
New York took theirs, so Tennessee, New York's out. So it would be Pittsburgh. It would be New York Jets. It would be it would be the Raiders. It would be.
But the Raiders have Geno
Geno
Smith, right?
Smith,
So
yeah.
what do you just have Shadori Sanders sit for 2 years, three
Yeah,
years?
he'll sit for the year two, learn everything he needs to learn, and then take the reign. Um, Saints. Saints is probably
Thanks.
he'll probably those are the two picks where he'll be starting would be the Saints and would be Pittsburgh. But other than that, any other team that takes him, he'd be in the backup role for about a year or two, and then go from there.
There, did you watch the draft?
I did. I got glimpse. I was at the bowling alley with the kids, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got glimpse.
There's always a guy in the first round that has a white girlfriend
Yo,
every
yeah,
year.
okay. You know what's crazy is
Every year.
I literally got a call. I'm at the bowling alley. I didn't get a
Yeah.
call all draft. I get a call from remain nameless, but very close mutual person of us
Uh,
calls me, and she's like, "You watching the draft?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm watching the draft." Well, like I'm at the bowling alley, but I'm watching it. I just happened to see exactly what you're talking about. It was like the 20-something pick around there, 19 or 20 or something like that, around there.
I think he
He
might
got
be
it.
in a little bit less or a little bit down more. I'm not sure.
Like
Down more.
he kissed his girl. He kissed
Right, he
his
kissed
girl.
his girl, the white girl. She was
Yeah,
yeah. She
I got
was
a call.
she was
Why?
cute though.
Why does every player? I said, of course you would call me.
Yeah, yeah,
At
yeah, yeah.
one one kiss. I didn't see no other one, and I guess there was another joke. Of course you wouldn't see it because I mean, you're a snow bunny chaser, so
Yeah.
whatever. But no, I you got to look at where these niggas are going to school. You
Right.
look at so much they are dating the whites. Like I get it, but Like, what do you expect from a nigga that goes to school at the University of Texas? Because that's where he went. That's Austin. Go to Austin on a visit.
There's nothing but white girls. It's
So what do you
and
expect?
I agree with you because like now me and you both know Tay Tay got his little girlfriend,
Yeah,
little whatever. She a little Latin chick. She a cute
right.
little Latin girl, cutie little pie, right? Uh, it's all Latin. I mean, where he
That's what
lives,
he got.
it's
Right.
what he got to choose from. I mean, you know,
It's that or the side of the side he don't want. You know what
right?
I mean? What he don't want. You know what I mean? It's tough. It's tough.
It's tough. So
Let's
yeah,
is
I agree. But there's always one in every draft.
Oh, for sure, for sure. A
Yeah,
few we just didn't see the not.
yeah,
We'll see more later on for sure.
right.
Let's switch it up a little bit. Um, Elijah Arenas. He got
Oh,
into a car crash late last night, early this morning at about 4:55. I just want to give out our condolences. Make sure we say that on this side.
he
There
didn't
is
die, did he?
no.
He
The
just
first reports came out that he got into a car crash and he was in critical condition on life support. That was the first thing. And then the second report came out that he was in stable condition and that he was put on life support because that is protocol when you inhale smoke from the car or whatever. So when you get too much smoke in your lungs, they put you on life support to get your oxygen rate. So he was on that. He's in stable condition, no broken bones, no anything like that, no fatal wounds. So, you know what I mean? I want to just give a shout out to his family and prayers to his family on that. And the only thing I kind of want to touch on, because it was a solo crash and it was him by himself.
was he drinking?
I don't think so. Nothing came out that he was drinking. I do want to say, because I got a little brother and little sister that are younger and teens in age and all that. And um, the highest rate of fatality at young kids' ages are car crashes. So I want to make sure y'all are taking the necessary precautions, making sure y'all are safe. Maybe not drive with your friends so frequently if you don't have to. You know what I mean? I think as parents and as mentors or however we are to the younger generation, I think it's important to kind of instill certain things that we can help with those precautions as much as we can, because car crashes are a serious thing for sure.
Very true. And I'm glad he's not, they've upgraded him from, critical condition. I hope he doesn't break any bones or mess his back up or anything where he can't play sports. But it just, it just goes to show you how life can be taken like this,
Mhm.
like this. And it's just one mistake, your life can be over. That goes for anything. Your friends that you are involved with, people you dealing with, drinking and driving, car accidents, falling asleep at the wheel if you tired, pull over. He was in a cyber truck. I don't know if he was tired or whatever, because it was like 4 in the morning or whatever. You could very much fall asleep. All of those situations, man, because your life can change like that. And he's going from like one of the number one top players in the country to now, not knowing if he can play anymore. I will say this though. I will say this, and it's hard for me because I'm a comedian. I make fun of everything, and this is not a laughing matter. So I will put that out there, but I still have to be myself. Damn, SC. Damn,
Yo,
SC.
I was literally about to say that same thing. Are they cursed?
Are they? Damn, SC. I mean, anybody. I mean, you have
I
Bronny
was just
James
about to say
first.
the same thing. I was about to say the
Bronny
same thing.
James with the heart, then Juju with the leg, and now Arena's son with this car. I I don't know what they put in SC water. I'm not. Man, you better
Y'all
go to
might.
UCLA
I was just about to say y'all may want to just go up the street
up the street.
to the blue team because
Yeah,
it's some shit over in that water in that
yeah.
red. That red, they got some shit over there.
I
Let's
don't.
go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know. Did you watch this Denver Clipper game though?
Hey man, I'm not. I was not trying to say this on our public domain where it can be recorded, but I have to say it. If Kawhi cannot get hurt, if Kawhi can stay healthy, hey, the Clippers look like some shit. They look like some shit. They look like some shit.
I would be sick if the
They look like
Clippers
some shit.
got to the championship and won it.
They look like some shit.
Oh my God! But
how
man,
would they parade even look?
How would they parade even look? But you know what? I want to say I don't want it this year. I hope the Lakers win it. I'm a Laker fan. Laker fan win it this year. Lakers win it. Then next year Clippers if Kawhi can stay healthy and all that good shit. Because man, I am so sick of the Clippers being the only professional team in LA that's never won. Right? They've never been to the Western Conference Finals.
Anaheim. Well, the Angels aren't in Anaheim no more, right?
You said what?
Are the Angels still in Anaheim?
They're in Anaheim.
Did they win? They won.
They won back. That's what I said.
Okay.
Every team has won except for the Clippers. The Clippers have never been to the Western Conference Finals. Do you know how trash that is? Come on, bro. Come on. Like, how can you not make it to the Western Conference Finals? But they look scary, man. James Harden is playing under control. They got a good squad, man. With Lakers, you know what I mean? Listen, they about to take care of Denver. They up 2-1 on Denver. Up 2-1. Man, I love Russell. I love Russell Westbrook, but
I don't. That nigga's trash.
He's never gonna get a championship.
That nigga's
to be trash. One of the best point guards ever, and he can never. Oh my God! I feel so bad.
That nigga is trash. Let's go into the last topic of the day. My man Shay. Two things came out today. Two things came out today. One thing came out. My man Shay didn't even have the time. I guess he was so busy that he didn't have the time to take what his publicist sent him in a text message and put it in a note and then post a note. He just took what the actual text message, and posted the actual text message that his publicist wrote for him. And in the text message was the publicist acting like he was Shay, pretty much stating that he's gonna, even though he still is guilty and he's gonna fight his innocence, he owes his family and his colleagues and friends the undisputed attention right now. So he will sit down, he will step away from ESPN till the preseason. He gave a preference for when he'll come back and why he sat out.
So that was his publicist that wrote that? He didn't even
that was in a whole edit it? No, it was in a whole I texted you something. You just copied and you just cropped my text.
This is why I know he didn't do nothing to this girl. This dude is old as hell. He's old as fuck. When you that old, you just, you know what I mean? Like, you got you a young little tender, like, hey, come here, girl. You know what I mean? Like, just come right here. Hey, come here, girl. Let me just choke you in public. You know what I mean? Like, he just like, he didn't really mean that shit. It's like, let me choke you. You want me to choke you? He would give you this big black dick, so you can just give it to you again. You know you love it when I choke you, don't you? Like, come on, man. Come on. This dude, come on.
I think when it comes to, so that happened. And then Shorty had dropped another video of him saying he'll choke her out again. And then she dropped text messages of her stating that I'm prefacing and quote, don't quote me word for word, but she was like, no is no. I said I didn't want to do this, and I told you to put a condom on and you didn't want to, and I told you that I didn't want to do A, and you did it anyway. And
He didn't want to do. She didn't want to do anal.
yeah. And he was
Okay.
like, I didn't want to do that, but you did it anyway. And all he said was, I'll call you when I can. And so she released those text messages to show that, it wasn't all consensual or whatever the case may be. And that is kind of the information we got right now. And that is
Here's
the
news.
news.
Here's the thing. I can't wait to talk to Dion, because Dion has always said and always stated, never text message people. If you're in something, never text. Always pick up the phone and call, right? But this girl records the conversations.
Yeah. You can't beat that either.
You can't beat that. So where you at? You gotta talk in person now. It's gotten to the point, man. Yo, it's gonna get
Well,
worse.
she might record that.
She might record it. Now you got these glasses. She come to the
They
restaurant
got
with glasses on. You like, bitch, take them glasses off.
I can't see.
I guess no, take them.
I
Bitch,
need
you
it.
19. Take them glasses off.
I can't see. I need it.
It's a weird situation, man, because I feel like, again, I've said this over and over again. Just pay for the pussy, my guy. Pay for it. I don't understand why you're trying to wife up a 19, 20-year-old. I just don't understand it. But, he was on her OnlyFans. He wanted her. He stalked her. He got on it, whatever. They're just going to fire him from ESPN. I don't think he's going to be on ESPN anymore.
Yeah, I think his whole career might be low-key done.
You think so?
Yeah, bro. If ESPN fires you, that's why he stepped
down. Podcast. He gonna go to the podcast.
But the podcast is on the volume. That's sponsored. That's sponsorships. That ain't free. That ain't out your own pocket.
Right.
So, and then Club Shay Shay with all your liquor and all the shit that you got going on, yeah, bro, it's gonna affect you. That 10 million, you probably should have upped it to about. I was talking to my mom, and she said that she would have just paid it. She said just pay it. She's like, even if you didn't do it, it's not even worth the headache that you about to go through. Just pay it. I said, pay the nigga $50 million, $30 million, $50 million. I'm not, for nothing you didn't do. I'll give you 10.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that. That's crazy. I'm not doing that.